Okay. Welcome, guys. It's Knockout 21. Welcome back. Here we are again playing Super Nintendo. We played Genesis last time. Let's play some Super Nintendo. What I considered a good era. I would say the 16-bit fourth generation, however you want to call it, that era of games is what I believe to be the greatest era of video gaming because we were talking about two, not one, but two video game companies with different philosophies, different approaches, making their consoles and selling their video games. And it really was its own thing. I'm not gonna lie, it was its own thing. It's what you call well, it was unique. It was like the best of the best. Sega was with the Genesis, the SNES, Nintendo with the SNES, and it was a very unique time. It was a time of uh, it was a time of experimentation of all that stuff. And what's kind of sad is that like that caliber of game is no longer possible or because of how similar the hardware is to each other. Like the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X are virtually the same machine. Oh, they virtually are. Like, what? They both have AMD, ATI hardware. So, so you just gotta wonder. You gotta wonder, like, is there a way to make these consoles different and still be good? The last time that happened was with the PS3 and the 360. Oh, oh. Uh, but like back then, really think about it. Like the hardware was very unique, very uh and and it allowed for like the best of the best to create their games. But that's no longer the case. Like with how the tools are made, you know, with the tools that they have now, they could create any game they want with little to no skill. Well, they still need skill to program, but it just doesn't make. It doesn't bring out the best in gaming. I think it's all too corporate. That is one thing that's kind of like bothers me is that um, like the PlayStation, Xbox divisions. That's what they are. That's what they are. They're not full blown companies by themselves. They're divisions of of an even larger company. and that's never the priority of these big companies. Like I'll be honest, when when the Xbox, well, even the PlayStation, when they were first coming out, when these companies were first delving into the world of gaming, each one of them really studied the demographic, really really try to understand what the audience wanted. Oh, and that's not seen anymore. Really, like when like if you look at a game like Twisted Metal 2 or Twisted Metal 2, you get a sense of they're going after a particular audience, of a very youthful audience, audience that pretty much reads comic books. Because if you look at Twisted Metal, you know, the story is very kind of out there, and a story like that really would fit like in a comic book in that sort of setting. And when you get to Twisted Metal 3, no, Twisted Metal 3 lacked the feeling, the personality of uh, of the first two. So they were mostly making a product to sell the product at that point. They weren't making a product to appease an audience. No, they were making it just to make money, and that loses some of its oh, hold on, that loses like it loses its specialness. It loses its, yeah, I guess it's mojo, for lack of a better term. I don't know, but it doesn't make it feel just as special. Now, despite that, Sony did have a lot of third-party companies that they could rely on to fill in the gap. But surely by the time PS2 comes out, they kind of lean in a little bit more into that industrialized factory kind of way of making games. Oh, great. You know, and that and that's and I'll be honest, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it it does it does alienate some fans. Like, oh jeez. kill this thing. It does alienate some fans, and it's pretty depressing actually. It's, like Twisted Metal and Wipeout are my favorite PlayStation franchises. I like doing that, I don't know. Oh. Now with Microsoft, they took a different approach. Uh, they needed to build an audience. They needed to build an audience, and even with the Xbox, that first year didn't have all that many great games. Like I know Dead or Alive 3, Halo, and that's it. Ninja Gaiden want to come out for like a little bit after that. Oh man, and I have things to say about Xbox. There's also some Sega titles. This is probably my most favorite game on the Super Nintendo. I had to think about it. Oh, I don't know, maybe Super Metroid is up there. I just love ninjas. There's three things I like in media: ninjas, giant robots, and rabbits. So, yeah, yeah, that's to me. That's how it is. It's like, well, uh, 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 I just love doing that. There's no real purpose. I don't know. So if you have a video game with a ninja rabbit driving a mech, then that'll probably be my most perfect video game. Here's a Yakuza coming up. Oh no, it's not here. I wonder if there's a cheat code to make the blood red. Like this is a Japanese import. And the reason I got it was because, like, I heard that was uncensored. My brother just told me about it. Like, his friend had this game, and he was a big importer of everything. there it is. There they are. Oh, 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 oh. Hoo, 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 hoo. Don't want to get too close. This is a pretty solid way of staying alive. Because get out of here. There we go, some health. Yeah, he was a big importer, and that was the first time I've ever played Street Fighter, was because he imported the Japanese version. Jeez. Yeah, he imported the Japanese version, and damn. Oh, I gotta concentrate a little bit on this, guys. But yeah, like I've seen Street Fighter in the arcades, and because back then you couldn't really get away from it. Like Street Fighter was everywhere, laundromats, 7-Elevens, liquor stores. I think I saw one at a mechanics shop or a Jiffy Lube or something. Oh, really? Oh man. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, wow. I forgot how annoying this guy was. I can't kick him off the... There we go. Yeah, that's how I played Street Fighter the first time around. He brought a Super Nintendo over. He brought over a cartridge, and for a while, I really thought that's how Super Nintendo's cartridges looked like. Is were those Super Famicom ones. But no, you know, it was Street Fighter. It was Street Fighter, and it was all good, you know. And, you know, he gave me a chance to play. I think I picked Dawson the first time around. Because, you know, I saw how he stretched out his arms and legs. I was like, you know what? I'm not very good at this. I'm probably going to have to, you know... I was like poking and prodding and just trying to like stay away from my brother and his friend. I got my ass kicked eventually, but you know, that was the first time I played Street Fighter, was on the Super Famicom port. And that was it. That was the only Super Famicom import game I've ever played. Up until like that point. Now I got a whole bunch of them because, you know, they're super cheap. You know, there's no copy protection, or there's no region lock on the Super Nintendo, Super Famicom. Hold on, guys. Oh, the first time I saw this, I thought, well, I had to fight the tank. Oh, damn. You, you know, and I guess my brother's friend, he kept on collecting like Super Famicom. Like the Super Nintendo had no region protection at all, right? None whatsoever. You call those two plastic things in the back, that doesn't matter. From what I understand, he broke those things off so he could play Street Fighter, you know, Street Fighter Hyper Fighting, and Super Street Fighter months before we ever got here in the States. I got that is probably one of the reasons why they had to rush things. You know, I don't think it was a big issue for Capcom in general, but for Capcom of America, they knew that was going to eat into their sales in the long run if you know if they just kept on sitting on ports and things like on localizations and translations and stuff. You know, some games it couldn't be helped, like Breath of Fire or Final Fantasy and whatnot. Those games, there was like no way you're gonna be able to do it in just a few months. It was just one of those things where no matter. Oh, snap. Oh. Like no matter what you do, all that text needed to be translated and whatnot. But I think their main concern was Street Fighter. So much so that like on the arcade side of things, somehow these arcade operators, they were importing Japanese Street Fighter arcade boards over, and I think Capcom and Music Vision, you know, they needed to, I think they were asking for like a rush job or something, because the longer the longer that thing doesn't make in the U.S., the more profits they'll lose in the long run. And I don't think the Japanese yen was all that strong at that point, so yeah, it was probably one of those issues where they needed to bring it out sooner if they were going to make any profit. Oh. But I have to tell you, if you guys are even considering like buying retro, really look at Japanese import games as an option, because though they're much cheaper than the American ones. Like I think the American version of this is something like well, actually, I think the Japanese one costs more now, but the American one I think fetched for like $100, and at the time this one was only costing like 40 dollars. Yeah, I think it was something like that. I went out looking for Final Fight 2, and yeah, I was looking for Final Fight 2, and oh no. And everywhere I looked, it cost like an arm and like almost $100 each and every time. But the Japanese one, I saw it at an at an expo for like $12. I'm like, I remember asking the guy like, why is this game so expensive in English and only $12 like right here? And they just told me like straight out, there's more Japanese versions of these games available. And I have to wonder, is it cause uh, is it cause is it cause of that, or is it that is it cause of that, or is it cause people imported Super Famicom games early? Because everywhere I go, no joke, I always see copies of Street Fighter 2 everywhere. Several copies, and rarely do I see an English, an American uh, version of it. it. Like, how often was it imported? I'm guessing that everyone and their mother probably imported Street Fighter. You know. Oh, man, I'm not doing too good right now. Oh, they knew. Oh, come on. Oh, wow. Oh boy. Jeez. This chick just doesn't want to. There we go. Oh. Okay, okay. Oh, jeez. I'm not gonna be able to beat the boss with all these guys around. Alright. There we go. Toss him up in the air. This game could put up to a maximum of 4 enemies on screen. With little to no slowdown. That's pretty impressive. But I think the reason why that is because there's not much activity going on screen. You got objects and you got some objects, but it's mainly it's 2 robots. Have to be careful with these big bats. There we go. come on. I was trying to turn around. Jeez. Really? Can't jump kick or anything. Forget how annoying these guys are. A machine of that size shouldn't weigh 143 pounds. Should be like at least a ton. There we go, just finish him off that way. You know, I've always wanted. I think I've only ever seen this game in the arcade one time. Oh, jeez. I just have to keep jumping. Oh, oh. You know, when Come on. I wonder if the batteries are dying on this thing. I have a 8-bit dual wireless controller and just... Come on, get over here. I wonder if it was possible to make this game into a two-player game. Like the arcade one, the original had 2 players, even though it was like a single side-scrolling plane. Oh, damn. Oh man. Jeez. Yes. It's better than nothing. You know, there's a serious lack of parallax scrolling in a lot of Super Nintendo games. There was a guy who, I guess you could say he ported Sonic, he ported the first Sonic level over to the Super Nintendo, and he did an awesome job. Like, it replicates the feel of a Genesis version like perfectly, and like the Genesis one had a lot of parallax scrolling in that first level. Damn. There we go. Oh, I have this much health and I'm already fighting the boss. Jeez. All right, let's change game. Oh, this ain't the Mega SD. Okay, let's see. Um, let's see what else I got. Why don't we try some? What is Wario Woods? North Star, Final Fight. I already played a lot. You know, let's try some F-Zero. You know, you look at this, right? And at the time of this game's release, at the time of this game's release, you this was like the most amazing looking kind of like you've never seen effects like this. It's oh, great. You've never seen effects like that. You've never seen mode 7. And although you did see a lot of super scalar arcade games and things that were at the arcade that had similar effects to this, but never this at the home, right? And oh, get away from me! Whew. Ah, snap! That damn drone. Great. Oh, it's the final lap. We still win this. As long as I don't hit any more drones or anything like that, I'll be fine. Okay, here we go. Haha, just like that. Like when you look at that stuff that was been coming out in arcade, like in the late '80s, there was some major expectations of Sega pulling off a similar kind of pulling off similar kind of effects at home, and that wasn't the case when I saw what was it, Space Harrier 2. Instantly I knew that it's not, it was nothing like the arcade. It's like, yeah, you expect there to be a 2, but the arcade needed to be, but it needed to be better than the arcade, right? Than the first one on arcade. That did not happen. Like they couldn't get super scaling done on a hardware level because that would have been way too expensive. Uh, that would have been way too expensive to afford at home, right? Um, wonder why they never made an F-Zero 2 on Super Nintendo. Oh snap, there we go. Sorry, I was playing Sonic Cross Worlds. I really do want to stream some Xbox Series X games, but I can't because oh no, get away from me. I can't because I don't have anything that could support. I don't have any equipment that could support that right now. Plus, I don't have internet that'll do a good job with the 4K. Snap, snap, snap. Jeez. Haha. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I did good, didn't I? You know, there's some hackers that created a mock-up F-Zero on the Genesis called G-Zero to kind of give a proof of concept of how Mode 7 will work on the Genesis. Maybe I could show you guys. And I gotta say, I was pretty impressed with it. I really was impressed with it. It's just that it didn't look very good. But the Genesis can't do this on a software level, and the Sega CD could definitely do it when it uses extra horsepower of the Motorola 68000 processor that was already inside the Sega CD. So you know it it just makes it's doable, but it requires a lot more work. Two drones. Oh, damn. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Just get a little bit of that in there. I can't. Oh, jeez. Oh, that guy's ahead. Oh, damn, this is tough. This is tough. This is tough. Get away from me. Get away from me. Oh, there we go. Go, 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 go. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, great. I think I remember this. I think I'll probably. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is more of an endurance challenge than an actual race. Okay, okay. Whew. Oh, jeez. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, thanks for the boost, buddy, but... Ah, jeez. Damn it. There we go. Even, even the autopilot's having it rough. Damn drones. Okay. We still do this. It's just that. There we go. Just have to accelerate and decelerate at the proper times. Try not to hit as many walls. Oh, great. Go. Oh, jeez. No, 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 you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No. Alright. Well, that's neat. Now let's try something else. Do I have an MSU? Huh. Some Contra. Oh, give me as many lives as you can afford, buddy. Oh, of course. thought this part was pretty cool when I first saw it. It was games like this that made me envious of anyone that had the Super Nintendo. It, like, this part. Oh, I go like a that pose. I was like, damn, that's so badass. They could pose like that. Just go all around like that. Yeah, yeah, they needed to work on MSC1 bit a little bit better, I think. Oh. That's probably better. Oh snap. This is not, you know what, as interesting as this part of the game is, I keep on messing up the button all the time. But as interesting as this part of the game is, I've always hated it. Like, fine with that. I already got a homing. You got a kick out of that though. Oh. Oh, really? Okay, it's starting to become annoying. Oh, maybe I burnt it wrong? I don't know. I had to do it. I just had to do it. It was getting annoying. It was getting quite annoying. Oh, oh. How do I... They don't stop coming. Die already. Oh no. Oh no. I should have might be better at. Oh. The one thing I noticed about the Super Nintendo games, um, like I've always heard that Super Nintendo games have a lot of slowdown. And certainly at the time, as a kid, I didn't really see it too much. It wasn't until I started to play games. Oh, geez. Oh, come on! I was going down. Do I have to do it like that? Oh, come on! Oh, wow. Again? This... Oh, I'm too high. Finally. Better. Oh. Really? Damn. I just don't have to start all the way from the beginning. snap. How the hell are you supposed to beat that? Now this part was freaky. You know, this is the last boss I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna have to redo this hack. Oh. Oh, really? I'm just getting my ass kicked. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh. Where did I come from? Oh, wow. Yep, I'm not good at this game. Let's play another one. Which is strange because I beat Contra 4 on the DS, but for some reason I'm not able to beat this one. Let's play some Power Rangers, huh? And I was 11 when this. Just gotta play a little bit. Oh wait, there's more? Oh no. I wonder if this game was ever imported into Japan. I gotta find out the dynamics of this. Alright. Oh, there's no grabs? Huh. Alright. You know, as basic as this game is, it's still pretty fun. What's it called? Angel Grove? Oh, really? Oh. You know, I really don't have too much to say about this series. Um, I'll be honest, I wanted to get into it. It was what everyone was watching, and the idea of martial artists fighting monsters and getting powered up. That to me that was something cool. Uh, but at the time, at the time, I didn't go to any school near me. I went to like a kind of far away one, so I needed to take a school bus, and I needed to take a school bus. So, my from what from what I know, like for me, school ended at 2:30. You know, this was elementary, by the way. Fourth grade, yeah. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, and it ended at 2:30, and yeah, school ended for me at 2:30, and I think Power Rangers came on at 4. If I'm not mistaken, it came out around 4. But I had to take the school bus back, and you would think that I would make it home in time. No, the school, the bus, I would be like the second to last kid dropped off. Oh, it's Big Billy. I was the second to last kid to be dropped off, and I wouldn't get home to to 4:30, like right after the show ended, and that's how it was. Like in the beginning of the series starting, I hated this kid for this reason, right? I would say I would watch up to, I think, up until the introduction of the Green Ranger, Tommy. And then around that time, a new kid moved in from somewhere, and he lived like far enough away that it would add an additional half hour to my bus driver's route. So so before this kid, I would school will end. Ah, great, my phone died. Before this kid, school would end. I would go home on the bus. I will make it there. I will make it back home just in time to see the start of Power Rangers. After this kid, um, he I don't know where he came. He was transferred from somewhere, or he probably I think he already went to the school, but the mom made some arrangement with the bus driver to like take him home or something. I don't know the specifics, but something happened, and we had to take this kid back to his place, and it added an additional half hour to to the route. And because of that, I started missing Power episode after episode after episode after episode. And I would hear all these kids talk about what happened at the latest episode of Power Rangers. And I was like, damn, that happened? I can't believe it. Oh, that happened. I can't believe it. And they're asking me, you don't watch it? No, I remember telling my friend Miguel, look, I can't watch. I'm not watching these because so and so is on the bus route now, and I can't, I'm not able to watch Power Rangers. And he's like, oh, that sucks, man. And all this entire first season was being spoiled. Like first, second, I forgot what it was, but the entire series was being spoiled to me, and I can't watch any of it. I can't watch any of it because I would arrive home late. There were a few times when a kid would be sick, and I'll get to watch maybe 15 minutes of it, or if the kid that lived far away, he would get sick, and then we won't have to go all the way over there, and I will get to watch the entire episode. But it really ticked me off that I wasn't able to watch Power Rangers. Oh God. What the? Look at that. Uh, uh, Larry, he can fight better. But yeah, in time though, I kind of grew out of it. Uh, like with any kitty, you just kind of like it isn't as important. But man, trust me when I tell you that it frustrated me. It really did anger me and frustrated me that then I remember I tried to negotiate with the bus driver that if she could drop me off home first before him because it takes forever. And it really did bug me. It did. It was like, damn, I can't believe it. Like I can't watch Power Rangers. uh, my wife was my wife was able to recount episodes and stuff because she actually went to school closer to oh, oh, did it really? Did Billy always wear overalls? Oh, I need a health power up. Oh. I gotta say the smooth animation of this, I'm impressed. He turns all buff. What was this dinosaur? The Triceratops? I gotta find some health. Jeez. Can't see what you guys are saying. Alright, let me get. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. Okay. Jeez. I'll have to be a little safer here. Really? Oh, wall jumping. There's some platforming segments, but they're all too simple. This level does drag on a little bit. Jeez. How am I supposed to beat this guy? Oh, jeez. Okay. 513. Okay, that's something I could work with. Huh. All right, guys. I think I'm just gonna end it here. Uh, Want to blow off, kill some time, blow off some steam. Have to get breakfast ready. So take care, y'all. I'll see y'all in I don't know, later today maybe. Man, it's not as centered as I thought it would be. Anyway, peace out, guys. Take care.